players. So I guess every time Frumpy Dump's campaign decides to appeal to the black voter, he's going to be mentioning his mugshot. In my opinion, that is because he thinks that all black people are criminals and thugs. And that's the reason why he always has to talk about the black community loving the fact that he has a mugshot. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So yesterday, Frumpy Dump's campaign held another one of these events to appeal to the black voter at a barber shop in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, it's quite funny because the campaign put up some never surrender posters, and as you can see, it says Black Americans for Frumpy on the TV there, but the owner of the barbershop actually pointed out that he still has his picture up of President Barack Obama. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. They managed not to get that in the shot that they played on Newsmax, but I digress. So, of course, the Frumpy Dump campaign has their token blacks on deck. Byron Donalds and Ben Carson are there. And also, I think his name is Wesley. I don't know him. He's another do-nothing Republican. I don't know his name. But that other token black that they always send out to hold these quote-unquote blacks for Trump events. So they sitting around, and Frumpy Dump does not show up. This was in Buckhead in Atlanta. He didn't show up, but he called Byron Donalds on the phone. Well, Byron Donalds called him. They put him on speakerphone. And the first thing he wants to talk about is the fact that black people now love him because he has a mugshot. He goes on and on about the fact that the black community now reveres him and that his mugshot is more famous than Frank Sinatra. I declare, honey, it's a disgrace. Now, when they try to get him to talk about the things that he plans to do for the black community, he spews his regular schmegular talking points. Nothing new to add to the conversation. Only the things that he lies that he has done. Like giving more money to HBCUs than any other president. That's a lie. President Biden did that. And also the law that Frumpy Dump extended, well, the funding that he extended was from President Barack Obama. Okay? He also decreed and declared another lie that black-owned businesses were thriving better when he was in office. However, President Biden has given more money to small business owners than any other administration. My thing is, black voter, if the only thing that Frumpy Dump has to say to you is to talk about his criminal record, then what does that say about you? He's not talking to you like you're one of these billionaires that are worried about taxes and home ownership and this sort of thing. He's talking to you about his criminal record. What does that say to you? I know what it says to me. He's not getting my vote because he doesn't respect me as an individual if he thinks that I want to sit around for hours and hours and hear about his criminal record and how he's being politically persecuted. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what you're going to do. And we already know he has no plan. That's why he can't do that. And as far as Byron Donalds and Ben Carson go, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. But they're not. And you know why. Look at the coons. Okay, I got to go back.